Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on the strongest crypto in the entire market, and that's obviously Bittensor. I covered this, I think, on Saturday already, because Saturday, look, Bittensor, when we got into the crash on Friday, especially that Friday, Bittensor was extremely strong. I know I was in a long position on Bittensor, so that was great, right? Friday was actually a pretty good day, even though the markets already were showing signs of bearish pressure. But then what happened is that Bittensor was extremely strong after the crash as well, and we reclaimed this very important level at $310. And since then, I mean, we have rallied from the reclaim up to the top about 44%. So Bittensor was extremely strong. I would argue at this point of time, it still is extremely strong, right? And some of you have requested updates. In general, this is a coin that's top of my watch list, right? So I keep an eye on it. There's a major fundamental event, obviously, with the halving coming up for Bittensor. But outside of that, I mean, I think the halving fundamentally, obviously, is bullish for a project, right? It just increases scarcity. It affects supply, and therefore therefore that's positive for the price. But I think in this case, I mean, for those of you who don't know Bittensor, when we're talking about these AI projects and you look across the entire crypto space, a lot of the AI projects are not really valuable, or they don't have a real product that's being used. They don't have a real product that actually has value or that provides utility. Bittensor does have that, right? So when we're talking about a halving, that obviously serves as a fundamental catalyst that can send prices higher because it affects the supply, but because it also brings more eyeballs on the project, on Bittensor, what they do, their valuation and their potential utility, it also increases demand. And that's what we're seeing right now. That's why the volume has been so high, and that's why it has been so incredibly strong as well. And honestly, I think we can rally higher. My first price target would be $500, and right now we're kind of in that ultimate test about whether we are going to rally up higher or not. Because I have to be fair as well and say that with the moves we've seen over the course of the last couple of days, we did start to create some bearish divergences, right? I mean, if you compare this move right here to the move we had on Friday, the 10th of October, that started on Thursday already, the RSI is lower, the volume is lower as well, or at least it's kind of similar, that there's no increased momentum. We have a lot of imbalances under the price, which also matters a lot, right? Because those serve as kind of magnets. So those are some things making me cautious. And then on the other hand, what we've seen so far this morning, if you take a look at Bitcoin, but also if you take a look at equities, so stocks pre-market, those have all pushed down. All right, and if there's one coin that has been relatively strong throughout that bearish pressure, here you can see a sea of red. And then there's one green one, it's Bittensor, and it's holding the breakout. We were able to break above the value area high in the yearly rolling VWAP right here at $400. That is, in my opinion, the key level. We're at $400. If we are able to hold $400 for a little bit longer, or at least until the market as a whole has found some support, I think we can easily rally into $500. And as we are seeing this strength from Bittensor right now, as we are seeing it holding $400 and $390 for now, I have to say, I think it's most likely we will be able to hold that, and therefore we will be able to rally higher into $500. And then $500 is my first price target. When we get there, I'll make a new update, because I would be surprised if we stop at $500 after getting such a big bullish breakout. I mean, we might just rally into $600 afterwards as well. So I'll keep you updated on that. But for now, that's key. All right, we need to hold $400. Now, I think this is most likely because we are holding it right now. I would not buy Bittensor because of that. All right, I need to see it hold for a little bit longer to get confirmation that, you know, the probability of getting into $500 is quite high. So be aware of that. But ultimately, it makes me happy to be bullish on the crypto, because this is looking great, and it's a great project in general as well. But those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. And by the way, I mean, if we drop down below $400, for example, with major escalation, the next main support level would be 350, where we have the point of control of the range that we are trying to break, aka a lot of liquidity. So those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great day, and bye.